Hi, and welcome to the Violin Geek Podcast. I'm Laurel Thomsen, and today I'm going to try and shed some light on the music notation we have that gets us from point A to point B to sometimes point C. I'm talking about the repeat signs, first and second endings, da capo al fines, and dal segno al codas that you might be encountering as a musician, and if you're a beginner, you might be a little bit confused about. So to start off here, we have Rondo Alla Turca by Mozart. This is a violin piece, but if you play piano or trombone or clarinet, you're going to encounter the same sorts of signs and signals. So just bear with me. We're going to start this piece off at the beginning, and we're going to play through until this repeat sign, which points back towards the left. So since there was nothing between the beginning and this sign, that means go back to the beginning and play that section one more time. So we don't need a repeat sign here at the beginning for this particular repeat sign here. We will need it for further repeat signs, as you can see here. So this one points over to the right, and this one is connected to that one down there. So once you get down to here, you're going to play that whole section again. Okay, so twice here, twice here. And you look further on, twice there, and it just kind of continues. The next one is the entertainer. So this one has a first and second ending that I wanted to show you. So you're going to start at the beginning, play through the first line, and then here's a repeat sign pointing over to the right. This one's connected to the repeat sign that's part of the first ending. So you're going to play through this whole section. You're going to play the first ending, repeat back to that repeat sign at the beginning of the second line, and then play through. And when you get to this D in the treble clef here, you're going to immediately skip over and play the second ending. All right, moving on. This one has a da capo al fine. Da capo means the head, and this is the fine. So you go back to the head and then you go to the fine. The head is the beginning of the piece, which is where we'll start at first. I'm going to play through all three lines. When you get to that C, you're going to go back to the beginning. You're going to play through the first line, and then in the second line end at the fine on the G. This piece has a dal segno al fine. So the segno part, dal segno, means the sign, and this is the sign right here. I'll show you a better version in the next piece. So to play this one, you're going to start at the beginning. You're going to play through line 1, 2, 3, and 4. At this point, you're going to go up to the sign, so this D that's connected to the sign, and you're going to play through until the fine and end on that G. This next one, Here Comes the Sun by George Harrison of the Beatles. You're going to start at the beginning with a rest, and you're going to play through, and this piece is a lot more complicated, but here's the sign, and here's a repeat. We'll keep those both in mind, but we're not going to stop or worry about them just yet. We're just going to play through to the coda. That's something else we're going to have to pay attention to later, and we're going to do the first ending. Okay, so that whole section is going to need to be repeated. We're going to go back here. We're going to play through, skip over from this note here. We're in alto clef, so that note's a B. So we're going to skip over, and in this case, the second ending is on the next line. We're going to play over to here, to the C sharp. We're going to play through. Here's a repeat sign pointing over to the right, and it's connected to this repeat sign that's part of the first, second, third, and fourth endings. So we're going to play through this section from here to there 4 times, and then we're going to take the fifth ending, play through, and we have a dal segno al coda. So this means we go to the sign, and then we go to the coda. So the sign is here. So once we finish this section, we're going to go back to the sign. We're going to play through until here, this measure of rest, and then at that point we're going to go to the coda, which is here, and with that we'll end the piece. So I hope that that was helpful. If you want to learn more about me, go to laurelthomsen.com. That's LaurelThomsen. Happy practicing!